I'm opening the Zoom meeting here right now.
Perfect.
I don't think I have camera here.
That's okay if you don't have camera. You'll be able to see. I'll share my screen with you and you'll be able to see everything that way. So we'll wait for you to get in here. How's your day been, Bruno?
Very good.
What's the weather like out there?
Right now, about 65.
Whew, not too bad. Not too bad. We got spring coming for sure. Or spring's here, actually. Came quick. So, are you getting
Is it open?
what's that?
Is it Zoom meeting? Okay, connecting right now, right?
Yeah, you're connecting. Okay, cool. I see you in the waiting room. Perfect. And then you'll just have to connect to the audio. Bruno, hello? He's connecting to the audio. Hello? Can you hear me okay, Bruno?
You gotta unmute, Bruno.
As long as you can hear us, though, that's cool. Let me ask to unmute. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat or, okay, yes, you can. Perfect.
We cannot hear you, Bruno. You have to unmute yourself.
Well, we'll just go ahead and kind of show you around a little bit. If you could, if your mic, does your microphone work?
Okay.
Okay, no problem. So I'll just get right into here then. And then if there's anything, I can just call you back if anything else. Cool, so I'm gonna share my screen here. And I'm just gonna show a little bit about what we got going here for you. Let me just get into the right place. Okay, perfect. All right, sweet. All right, can you see my screen, Bruno? Let me make sure I've got chat open. Okay, cool. So this is how we generate an extra 100 plus credit apps per month and sell an extra 12 to 15 vehicles on autopilot. This was a case study done for one dealership specifically. I'm just going to kind of buzz through this for you. I'm not going to bore you with all the stats and all the info, but you can see here 91 full credit application leads for $3.62 a piece. We're going to install this exact system into your dealership so you're able to then generate full credit applications for just dollars at a time. This was the case study of the dealership that we worked with. Total in ad spend, we spent $500 to get 116 leads, which booked 25 appointments in the first 3 days, sold 8 vehicles, and the average gross per car deal was $3,200. So the total gross was $28,600. And they actually went on to sell an extra 5 vehicles later on, working, got co-signers and things like that. So they made close to 40 grand off of $500 in ad spend, plus what they paid us, which was a couple grand. So this is how our system works. And I'll just keep checking in on the chat periodically. Bruno, if you have any questions, you can throw them in there. I'll just keep an eye. But this is the car buyer's journey. So we make it super, super easy for people to start the process. And they're guaranteed to engage with your dealership instantly. These are super high intent leads. So we do social media ads, run them to a credit application that we build for you. And then we connect to a salesperson that's on your team. And then that's going to lead to a vehicle sold. So the typical online credit application is outdated, it's non-engaging, and it takes too long to fill out. And you've seen these before where it's just like a form, it's like a brick wall. But what we've been able to do is we've been able to make the new and improved online application. And so this pre-approval survey is simple and engages customers by asking one question at a time and allows them to press buttons. I don't know about you, Bruno, but people, I love pressing buttons. People love pressing buttons. And so instead of us asking them to fill out all this custom info, we're actually just having them press the buttons to qualify themselves. And we're getting their applications in more frequently as well as higher quality, and we can get more information at a time. So we build out these pages specifically for your dealership. This is the info that we're able to collect for credit applications, what type of vehicle, what is the estimated credit rating, budget, down payment, if they have a trade, employment status, total income, where they work, how long they've worked there, home information, rent, DOB, name. We can get social if you prefer or not, either way. And then we get their contact info. So that's a full credit app versus we can also help you by getting you short form leads. And this would be a lead where we just get the type of vehicle they're looking for or their budget, and then the timeline they're looking. So these will be a little bit less. They'll cost less to get per lead on Facebook and Instagram, but they'll be a little bit less qualified because you won't have all the information. So we can get either or both. It's depending on your strategy. We build a custom strategy for each dealership we work with. So these are exact ads and the targeting we use to get these results. You can see down in the bottom right-hand corner, $26,000 spent on just dealership ad campaigns in the last, this is just this year so far. And then you can see in the other one, just more proof that we're generating these credit applications on demand. So this is the steps that we take. And these are the kind of ads that we run. We use pictures of your happy customers with proven messaging and proven ads. We run about 25 different variations at a time to ensure that we're testing into your area and finding what works. And the system not only works to attract subprime car buyers, but also in-market car shoppers, online car shoppers, first-time car buyers, people who want to sell or trade their vehicle, subprime leads, Spanish leads if you work with Espanol customers, in the Latin population, pre-booked test drive appointments, more website traffic, call-ins, and store awareness, which is going to result in more sales for your dealership. So there's a couple links here that I could show you to some different case studies. We were kind of looking over these, or we were kind of talking about these on the phone. Let me make sure you guys can still see my screen, right? Bruno, can you drop in the chat just to make sure you're still with me and you can see my screen here? Perfect. Okay, so this is a little PDF of a case study of a dealership we worked with. Here's more of the ads we've ran. Our system automatically nurtures the leads. They're contacted as soon as they respond to an ad, encouraged to book a test drive, and then they receive several nurturing texts and emails over the next several days or weeks. When they book, they're sent a confirmation and reminders to help increase show rate. You receive notifications of leads, responses, and appointments that people are booking. So this is a case study of a dealership that made a $226,000 return on investment after working with us, and all the numbers with that. We've got their ad spend amount, which was $4,000, and that was enough to help them sell an additional 72 cars over the course of just 6 months. So these are independent dealers just like yourself that we're helping get crazy numbers on a little bit smaller budgets. These aren't your franchise stores that are, dumping tons of money into advertising. These are the guys that need to make every dollar count. Here's another one, a Spanish car dealership. We can run ads in Espanol for the Latin population, and it's the exact same thing. They made a $95,000 investment with us after just working with us for 4 months. So this was a lot shorter of a campaign, and another small budget independent car dealership that we helped get incredible results. So I want to show you, that's basically how our system works. I want to show you one more little visual, and then we'll get into some kind of questions if you have any, and we'll show you what we've got. So this is, I'm just going to thumb through this super fast for you because I respect your time. Okay, so let me go back. So if you've ever seen ads like this is what most agencies run for dealerships, and these ads don't actually help you sell more cars. Or if you get lead generation, the problem is they don't deliver real opportunity to your showroom, and you can't work a deal with a click. They're missing follow-up. You don't have a nurture system in place, then a lot of these leads are just going to go cold. So the end result of your marketing shouldn't be a click or a page view or a lead to follow up with, because you can't deposit any of that into the bank. You can only work a deal with a real living, breathing prospect. So we need to get you opportunities, and more specifically appointments that show up. And so our system is built on one main idea, that we do the heavy lifting to attract and nurture prospects to appointments and opportunities, and then you do the work when they reach out. So like, these are some of the campaigns that we've ran in the past. Let me just bounce in. I've got a different one that shows some of the more recent ads we've been running. Should definitely see that. Boom, right here. Get right back into where it was. Okay, here we go. So we use a multi-touch, multi-sequence marketing system that utilizes, multiple touch points of your leads, so they never go cold. We follow up with them over the course of 6 months. These are some of the ads we've ran to help get trades. These are some of the ads we've ran to get sales. And we build you custom test drive booking pages like this, where people can book a test drive. There's a little video of a girl that's telling them to book an appointment. And we find that the conversion rate with these is really high. So here's how this works, Bruno, is we'll run the ads. This is going to generate you leads. Our system's going to help nurture the leads for you automatically. And then your team and my automated system is going to book the appointments and call the leads and sell the deals. Our system's 100% transparent. You can see it all working live 100% of the time. So there's a couple of things I want to keep in mind here. There's no long-term contracts, performance-based compensation system, and there's guaranteed results with our system. So with all that in mind, what are you actually getting and how does that break down? Do you have any questions for me other than kind of how we break down our service, Bruno? Bruno, you got any questions before I kind of break down what we offer in terms of our service? Okay, perfect. What are you thinking so far with all this? Pretty rock solid system, right?
Hey, should we get back on a call?
Yeah, let me shoot you a phone call, Bruno, so we can talk through this. Dialing right now. Can you still hear me, Bruno?
I can.